To all of my sisters and my brothers out there of the STARSEED United, allies and friends, I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours, Abracadabra. Yes, today we're going to be talking about the Rapture. The Rapture. Yes, we thought we was going to be beamed up. Yeah. Yeah, in Christianity, they made up that word, the rapture. You know, they just skipped over the gathering because the Most High, he was talking about his children. He said that he scattered us like he scattered us to the four corners of the earth. We were indigenous to all of the continents, and he did that. He said that he was going to gather us, his children. The children of Abraham and Sarah, the Hebrew Israelites, you know, and some of our friends and allies may go. I don't know, but I just have a feeling because Mother is not just talking. She's given us a lot of instructions and she's guiding us. But also there's some friends and allies that she's guiding too. So I don't know. They might escape the future judgments. But when they talk about the rapture, they actually changed the whole thing to include everyone when it was talking about the Most High gathering his starseed children from the four corners of the earth. And then in their stories and lessons on the rapture, we were just going to be beamed up into another dimension. Well, that's not going to be happening like that either. We're going to be going into inner earth, okay? And some of the things that I have shown you on this very magical mission are things that are appearing from the 5D. Like all of these strange creatures, technology, you know, even our treasures are appearing as the Sahara sands are blowing off the continent. Yeah, this whole program was on a timer, and the Sahara sands had a lot to do with it. As the Sahara sands blown off the continent, because they've been blowing off the continent ever since they've been there, what happened was there was a great war, you know, in the reset, in the last reset. And the Atlanteans were indigenous to the Americas. Okay. And after that great war happened, they went over to the motherland. They went over to the motherland and they continued their work in Eden. Okay, so when they went over there, the Most High took Eden down into inner earth and he covered it with sand. And that sand is like the sands of an hourglass. That's why all of this magic is appearing at the time of the reset. All of this inner earth magic is showing up now because the sands have blown off. You know, I had been talking about the Sahara sands for a while and they were getting so thinned out. And I had explained that the Sahara sands was a timer. And then just last summer, right before this last judgment, everything is lining up. This last summer when we had the heat dome, the earth was boiling. We had 23 unprecedented super catastrophes to hit this earth. Judgments for sure. The Sahara sands was not in the atmosphere like it usually is. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment to explain what the Sahara sands do. The Sahara sands blow off the continent of Africa and has blown off the continent of Africa ever since it's been there. Okay. And it never returns back, but one function is it goes out into the waters and it gives nutrients to the oceans, the lakes, all of the water bodies. And it also fertilizes crops. And it also regulates the weather. It regulates the heat coming from the south going to the north, and the cold coming from the north going to the south. It's like a cycle, and it's kept balanced. And the Sahara sands is what regulates the weather. So when those Sahara sands weren't up there like they usually are, because it wasn't that much up there, all hell broke loose on this earth. Now, I am in no wise an astronomer, okay? It's just, I asked for help. If it was anyone that had that knowledge, if I could identify it, I left that open because I don't have any knowledge of astronomy. What happened is in the early days of me finding all of these magical things about our kingdom, I had discovered the Messiah megalith, and I was showing it. And the person who informed me that was a star alignment on the Messiah's cheek, that was the only time that person ever commented again that I know of. I can't remember the name, of course, but it was like a long period of time that my channel was not growing. And so I knew exactly all the comments. I could remember them, because it was so few. And that person informed me that was a star alignment on the cheek. I left it open if anybody could help me out on it. And then I just left it alone. Well, one day, I believe it was summer before last, that star alignment appeared. And that's when all of the changes happened in that most holy place on earth. I said the most holy place on this earth. That filth over there, that's living in Israel right now, those imposters. That is not the most holy place. The most holy place is where I showed you the Most High chose that place to carve out the largest megalith on this earth of his very black son. Yeah, I have evidence of what I'm saying. I can't tell you what book it's in, and I don't give a damn if you resonate with it or not. And I'm just going to be like that this morning to all of you naysayers and unbelievers. I don't care if you believe this or not anymore. I ain't trying to convince nobody. I'm telling y'all right now, everything's on the timer. The Sahara sands have blown all the way off the continent till they're hitting the bottom. And that was the Most High's timer of this great reset. And then he backed it up with that star alignment that I'm showing you. So me and my ignorance would not, I don't know. I can't even tell you where the Big Dipper is. That's how ignorant I am of the stars. I know where the sun is and I know where the moon is. I know what the moon phases are. I know how to recognize them. Yeah, that's all I know. But one day on the thumbnail, I seen that star alignment on the thumbnail and I was like, that looked like the star alignment on the Messiah's cheek. And it looks like a match to me. Now, I'm no expert, but if there's some astronomers out there, some of y'all magicians that know about the stars and what they mean, that's the star alignment on the Messiah's cheek. Yeah, so if you recognize it, I would love to get that. I know it's going to come out someday. Now, just by him having this star alignment on his cheek was a confirmation of a specific time. Okay? It was a specific time stamp on his cheek. I do know that. And let me tell you, when I found that star alignment, the fires left the megaliths. Yeah. And Poseidon and Pegasus and others. It was others in them portals, y'all. I have evidence. Y'all look down, you go back 2 years ago, you see all kind of magic of what I'm talking about. So, it's on the timer. It's on the timer. Then he doubled down when he put that star alignment on our Messiah's cheek. So, when I tell you that the Sahara sands are the Most High's hourglass, and we're at the bottom, and we are at the end, I have evidence of what I'm saying. And I ain't trying to say it in no damn scientific terms. I'm showing you evidence. Yeah. So, y'all gonna put respect on my name one day. Y'all want to listen to Dolores Cannon. Y'all have so much high respect for Dolores Cannon, and so do I. But y'all listen to Dolores Cannon, who had absolutely no evidence of what she was talking about. She had no evidence. And then we have Mr. Mythos, who's highly respected. And I love both of their work. Yeah, I love their works. That's how I got some of this knowledge to understand, because it wasn't in the Bible. So Dolores Cannon started talking about the Atlanteans and bullet trains going 3,000 miles an hour. Yeah. And then she started talking about it's like powered by the sun. And that's why we're seeing all these magical nuclear plants all over the place. Super nuclear with angels and shit all around it. Because the inner earth is powered by these nuclear stations. It's all wired up. What I show you is humanly impossible. I have shown you so many humanly impossible things. Yeah, so one day, it's going to be respect on the Hebrew roads of Jericho's name. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got evidence because I was endowed this gift. So in a day like now, like we just minutes away, yeah, from the end of this present status quo. Yeah, I said it. We don't know how. I know some things. I know exactly how it's going to happen. Yeah. Let me get to that then. I don't want to go over the hills and through the woods too much. But, I'm feeling this message this morning, honey. Yes, all praises to the Most High. And Mother, who's given me all these wisdoms and understanding of just what time we're in. So, it's like we completed a cycle. It began with Father Abraham. He experienced gross darkness when the Most High told him all about his children and who we are. Yeah. The Most High told him what was going to happen to us in this gross darkness. Yeah. And that's how we're going to end, okay? So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have this gross darkness to hit this earth. And Starseed United, now I don't know, allies and friends, you may be included. I could see you being included. I really want you to be included. Any allies and friends of the Starseed United. Yeah, but what's going to happen? Now, I do know that the Most High gonna pick up a whole lot of people. Now, I showed yesterday in my community post, because I already did the work. Table Mountain, that's why where the Most High's fleet of UFOs are, y'all. And so some of y'all are gonna be, that's why they're showing up. They've always been around. Let me tell y'all something. UFOs have been over our heads for such a very long time. They have cloaking technology. And here in recent history, they just show themselves. They took the cloaking off. Okay? That's the most of the Most High and the angels. They have UFOs. You know, if you look at my shorts, I show the badasses UFO. It's all lit up. Yes, honey. I believe that's the Messiah. This look like the ooh, that is so dope. The whole thing is lit up, trimmed, and then you guys see this? Yeah, this is magical, honey. So anyway, let me get back to it. When those lights go off and everything gets dark, we're not going to experience the horrors of what's happening. What's going to happen is, first, when the lights go off, it's going to be a covert operation during the darkness. We are going to be visited by somebody. It might be one of your ancestors. You know, Randy might come and pick me up. I don't know how this thing is going to happen, but I know we're going to all get a visitation saying, okay, it's time, let's go. And we are going to know, we're going to be so damn happy when this happens. And we will board a UFO, or we will board one of those inner earth trains. I do believe that they can float, because, you know, it kind of looked like the image that I showed on that video I put in the community post, with that UFO in this 3D showing up and going into a hill. Y'all gonna make me work. Okay, I'll go ahead and give you the image. Okay, so it kind of looks like the same kind of bullet trains that are in where the Atlanteans completed their technology. Yeah, those are the bullet trains. We're gonna be picked up by the inner earth bullet trains, and we're gonna be picked up by UFOs. And if you like me, I told the Most High, I let him know how I want to go. Yeah, I found many dragons, magical dragons, all kind of, y'all, angels. Yes, honey. But the way I want to come in, I want my dragon. I know I have one. I want my dragon to come pick me up. Yeah, honey. I want to make my entry in style. Yeah. And if it's anything to be proud of, is that you earned your position in the kingdom. And listen, STARSEED United, we are an elite group. Yeah, so let me go back to what I was talking about. I was so excited because we're so close to it. Yeah, so you're going to get a visitation. And it's going to be a covert operation. It's just that however many days, some day people say the 3 days of darkness. Abdullah here says 15 days of darkness. When the lights come back on, for those that are left behind, yeah, we are not going to be here. And they're going to be like, what the hell? The rapture happened. I got left behind. And damn Skippy. And if you are left behind and you are a low viber, especially you narcissists out there that don't have a molecule of empathy within you. Yeah, just evil. Yeah, because when you low vibing like that, you know, you are just fertile ground for those spirit creatures, you know, those demons. Yeah, to rule over you, and you just be a damn puppet. They tell you to do anything and you'll do it. You don't say no to shit. Yeah, you kind of people. Yeah, red, yellow, black, and white. You narcissists out there are in big trouble. I'm telling y'all in big trouble. And instead of you having a awesome fear of the judgments to come and an awesome fear of our Most High God of Israel, I can show you all of this damn evidence and you won't resonate. Because you're not supposed to. And you are supposed to reap your karma, and you will in these judgments. Yeah, it's going to come a period of time until it's going to be so horrible. Until it says that people are going to be trying to kill themselves and death is going to flee from them, because those little creatures, those little bugs that look like a scorpion and a head of a lion. And I don't know. They see the Most High say, I'm going to contract them and I'm going to pull them up from Hades, honey. So I don't know what region of inner earth Haiti is in, but those little bugs is going to bite your ass, and it's going to be so horrible. The pain and the agony and the emotional horror is going to be just, oh, it's going to be so horrible for you until you're going to try to die, and death is going to flee from you. So you're not supposed to resonate with this message. But those of you who do resonate with the message, and even some of you who don't resonate with this message, that is what's going to happen. Yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. We're going to be taken out in the beginning of the days of darkness. When the lights go out, we're going to be picked up, y'all. Y'all ready to get on board? Yeah, go to all of these magical places. Yeah, and we'll be reconnected to our ancestors, to the Atlanteans, to the angels. Yeah, and the Most High and Marihala, especially in our big brother Messiah. You know, we're so used to dealing with everything in this 3D dimension. We have dealt with it with our 5 senses. Yeah, and our memory was erased. We didn't come from this dimension. So we're going to be going back to the regions of Eden to be re-educated while this earth is being judged first and then cleansed. Yeah, so when we come back out, it's going to be all good. It's not going to be any low-vibing people left in this dimension when we come back to rule with the Messiah. Yeah, they're going to all be swept off this earth. That's what's going to happen to them. And then they're going to go to the greater hell while we're being educated. Yeah, on the laws of the universe, because that's what we'll be dealing with, the universe, not just this 3D dimension anymore. And it's a lot of things we don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm not, I do believe certain things in my understanding of the Messiah in his human experience. Not everybody believe the same thing. That's why the Most High is going to judge hearts. And so if you have a healthy dose of empathy, honey, you are blessed. And all the agony and pain you had to go through, being such an empathetic person in this realm, yeah, where people just abused your empathy, it was all worth it. Yeah, it was all worth it. You were being tested. And those people who have just a little fragment, just a few little molecules of empathy. I told you on the last video, we're in the last days. The Most High is doing all kind of magical spells. And the magical spell that's upon the earth now is he has blessed empathy. Yeah, so that's why people's empathy, humanity's empathy, is showing so much now. You can tell because of the millions and millions of people that are standing in solidarity with the Palestinians over this earth. And that's very promising for humanity. Very promising. So, it's one thing to feel sorry for someone and to be indifferent, to going from that to being so empathetic that you go out of your way and you spend your energy for that cause. And because of the Most High's mercy and blessing the empathy energy of the planet, many will be saved from the coming judgments, because the Most High is making a clear line of, who is evil and who is good. And he put it on display before the whole world. And that's why we're seeing these changes. And I showed y'all so much magic on this video. And I'm going to tell you, the empathy within you will be your passport first. Your empathy will be your passport to board the UFO or a bullet train or a dragon, okay, or whatever mode of transportation you will be taken into inner earth. And then the level of your empathy will be a passport for the other worlds. I found worlds without end, and I just scratched the surface. Yeah, and then we have the universe. So your level of empathy will determine your passports. Now, when we're in inner earth, we're going to automatically be blessed with super empathy just because we're going to Eden, where the Archangel Uriel kept the purity of Eden preserved. The sterileness of Eden was preserved. So we're going to be going to a place where no evil can exist. And we're going to be surrounded and taught by very high vibrational members of our kingdom of love and light. And we will be restored to our original state. Yeah, we have the Most High's DNA and Mother's DNA. We're their children, and we're going to be transformed because of that. So that's what I have for you guys today. That's the download with the evidence. Yeah, that we're getting we're moving very, very close to the end of this present status quo upon this earth. Yeah, we are in the days of judgment, and we're right at the end of the Great Reset. Yeah, it's about to happen. Genesis, the 15th chapter. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward they shall come out with great substance. Okay, you guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope you gleaned some joy in knowing that we have a lot to look forward to. Keep your vibrations high. Yeah. Nurse your empathy and bless yourself with your empathy. Have mercy on yourself and grace. Yeah, all praises to the Most High. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was my pleasure producing it for you. Yeah, I love my job. And they will put respect on my name one day. Yeah, these things are going to go down in history. And I want to salute all my Starseed sisters and brothers, allies, and friends that joined in Starseed United's mission. Because not only do we report on the things happening on and in and above the earth, yeah, but we have been assigned to fight our great enemy from this 3D dimension, which was a mystery. We have been authorized to mirror the judgments happening in the 5D, and we have been connected to the 5D. Yeah, when we go to the most holy place on this earth. So that's what I have for you guys today. If you're new to my station and you resonate, you're welcome to subscribe. Yeah, thank you all for your support of this station. A special shout out to Yvonne Kane. Thank you so much, sister, for your gift of love. Yeah, that really blesses me. It feels good to be appreciated for your work, and this is one way to express it. And I really appreciate your gift. May the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, that is what I have for you today. That is my downloads with evidence of the soon coming reset. Be blessed today. Abracadabra. So much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of this good news. Doesn't it feel good to fight back? Yes, we are very victorious. Thank you so much for your support of this station and all of your kind gifts of love. They're much appreciated. Yes, and may the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, until the next judgment news, your big sister, The Hebrew widow, the Hebrew rose and Jericho out. Shalom. Judah will rule with the Messiah. There's no stopping.